I've been doing film photography now for almost 2 years, and having to meticulously frame, remember your exposures, and scanning and developing your film is quite the experience. But having to do that process again and again gets kind of tiring. So when I found out about this product online, I was like, okay, let me try it out. So today, I'm going to be giving you my honest and in-depth review of the Papershoot camera. Hey, everybody, what's up? I'm Patrick. I'm going to be talking to you about the Papershoot camera, if it is worth it, or should you just go with the disposable cameras by Fujifilm and Kodak. So I'm gonna make this video into 3 parts. So what is the Papershoot camera, the pros and cons, and is it still worth it? Let's start with the camera itself. It is a digital camera made to replicate the feeling of having a 35mm film camera, but with a modern twist. Like SLRs and point-and-shoot film cameras, the Papershoot camera does not have an LED screen at the back, so if you want to see your photos after a shoot, you would have to get it scanned and developed onto your computer, quote-unquote. But unlike SLRs and point-and-shoot film cameras, the Papershoot camera is not built to last. As you can see, the frame is actually made out of a cardboard-like material. It's just there to house the camera components inside. Okay, now we go to the pros of the Papershoot camera. The Papershoot camera uses an SD card, so you wouldn't need to keep buying rolls of film, and you would have an unlimited amount of storage. I mean, on their website, it's ideal. You should use a 32 gig, but I tried a 16 one and it works. The Papershoot camera uses 2 AAA batteries, so if you're going on a long business trip or a long shoot, I suggest you bring an extra set of batteries with you. You can also charge this via a USB cable, but I am not a fan of using USB cables because there's one time I was driving and I left it to charge on my in the car. I placed it in the cup holder, and then when I got to the destination, I completely forgot about it. I mean, it's dumb on my part, but I just suggest that you use AAA batteries for your shoots. The photo quality is amazing, especially in low light situations, surprisingly, because it gives out very sharp photos. I'd often bring this camera during a night out just to take photos of my friends and make it feel like it's an actual film camera. It has 4 presets, so there's one no filter, there's black and white, there's sepia, and then there's blue. I recommend using the sepia preset because it gives the most film-esque vibe to your photos. Now we're done with the pros, now we go to the cons. Number 1, you can't burst fire. Surprisingly, I thought you could burst fire in this because since it's just a digital camera, during low light situations, you would have to wait at least 5 seconds per photo, then you could get at least a good result. Number 2, the presets. So if you're gonna buy this camera to stop buying disposable film cameras, you would be disappointed because the end results of the photos does not include the grain. I feel like every film photographer would like a little bit of grain in their photos. But it's not really a big deal. You could just add it in post, but it should include at least small amounts of grain. Fuck. Number 3, the battery. You wouldn't know if kailangan mo na mag-change ng batteries because it does not have an indicator whatsoever that would say like, hey, you should change your battery right now. You're kind of low. You're kind of running on low battery life. Change it now, brother. But no, it does not have anything that indicates your battery life, so you would just keep on charging your Papershoot camera via the USB cable, or you just keep on replacing the batteries after every shoot. Oh yeah, just a tip. If you're gonna buy this camera and then you're gonna go on a shoot, I suggest you stand a little bit closer to your subject because as you can see, the Papershoot camera does not have a viewfinder, it's just a hole through the frame. The viewfinder is not connected to the camera whatsoever, so yeah, I suggest you just stand a little bit closer to your subject. Alright, my overall thoughts on the Papershoot camera. Honestly, I actually love the photos at the end of the day. If you like to take photos of your friends during a special occasion and would like to experience the film photography space. So if you're into that, I suggest you go with the Papershoot camera. So, is it worth it? I would say yes. If you keep on using disposable film cameras, for you to actually get your photos back, you would have to send it to a lab to get it scanned and developed. I mean, you can try scanning and developing with yourself, but it takes time and it takes a lot of effort. So, I suggest you just go with the Papershoot camera. That's it for me. That's it for me, guys. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like for more quirky tech videos. Oh yeah, I'm going to be uploading architecture type videos. So if you're into that as well, make sure to subscribe. And that's it for me. Bye.